about to say, don't tell me I'm dead. All right, relax yourself. W-O-R-D. Really? Let me just put this down. Hopefully Facebook doesn't pick up the music because I don't want them to cut me off. So it's not really loud enough for you guys, but I forgot my mirror. Oh. All right, I came on really quick because I wanted to just kind of do my makeup and like talk a little bit about everything that's going on. Let me just use this to clean this. Fighting for survival. I'm actually going to, I don't think I like the angle of this right here. Wait, hold on. I'm going to protest. I'm getting ready to go to a protest. And the protest that I'm going to, oops, that was a lot, is in Manhattan. And I haven't really been to any protests, actually. I don't even know if I would call the one in Mount Vernon that I went to a protest. It was more like a rally because we were just like at City Hall. So I don't know if I would necessarily call it a protest. But I was just like, nah, I gotta go to a real one. So that's what I'm doing today. Going out there with the people. I'm just a Buffalo soldier. I was also calling like the police stations, and I was calling the police stations and the mayor's office and stuff in Kentucky for the Breonna Taylor case. It's crazy that, you know, with everything that happened with her, and they still haven't. It's just like, why do you even need people to harass you to arrest them? Like, seriously? Like, if this was a random person in the street, they would have been arrested a long time ago. I don't understand why, like, they need to be harassed to freaking, to arrest people that committed murder. A badge shouldn't have that much damn power. They not freaking God. So yeah, anyway, I was just calling the mayor's office, the police office in Kentucky. Of course, you know, a lot of them are not really taking calls. The phones are just giving you busy signals. The voicemail boxes are full. So of course they're gonna try to make it hard to, you know, talk to the people. But it's really unfortunate that happened. It was like we have to do all of this stuff. Hi, you guys. Hey. So, oh, another thing, donating. I donated to Tamika Mallory. Wait, am I saying her name right? Yeah, Tamika Mallory. She's always out there like fighting for the cause. So I definitely donated to her organization. She just turned 40, so she was like, cash at me $4, $40, $400, whatever you have. I did or whatever you have, in honor of her 40th birthday. But she travels everywhere and is like always, speaking up and fighting for Black rights, human rights, women's rights. I think the first time I met her was at the first time I heard of her was at the Million Man March in DC. Yeah. She was at the Million Man March in DC. Then I met her again at the women's like, every year they have like the Women of the World. And she was there with her partner. And her partner, like this woman that you see her a lot with, she wears a hijab. So they're usually out together. And they do a lot of good stuff, So I ended up donating $40 to her. Because the thing is, people don't understand, like, when you're doing this stuff, this thing costs a lot of money. You gotta feed yourself. I think she has kids. You gotta travel to different places. So I don't know if necessarily whenever she goes somewhere, I don't know if she necessarily is getting paid for, when she's going to speak, especially if she's going to speak on behalf of herself and us. Wanna know now. And if you know any other good organizations that I should donate to, you could let me know in the comment section. I still haven't donated to the Breonna Taylor one, but I'm gonna do that today, actually. And but yeah, make sure, like, you guys, even if nice. Call the Kentucky Police Department. They need our voices to be heard because they not about to get off with this chick's murder. Nah, dog. You can't just sit here, roll up in somebody's house and kill them and be like, oh, my bad. No. Because if it was if it was a lay person on the street, they would definitely be in jail. If I rolled up in your house and killed you, I would be in jail. So, therefore, they should be in jail. That I'm feeling. And that's another reason why I'm going to protest, because it's not cool what these cops are getting away with. Well, it never been cool, actually. It's never been cool, but so I like to also go out with the people and let my voice be heard. And I understand that there's power in numbers, so that's why I do go out too. I support going out. And to me, it's also not just about the police brutality. It's just about like systemic practices and stuff that America has been doing forever towards Black people. And I talk about that more on my Instagram, so. I talk about that more on Instagram. As far as like in the workplace, just kind of like going to stores. Like I've seen things. I've dealt with things. So it's not even just about police brutality. It's just about a whole freaking system. It's about a whole freaking system. Oh no. So that's why I'm going to March. So today I'm going to the there's actually a few different protests going on. So they have different ones. They have Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan, they have Bronx. Today I'm going to the Manhattan one. I think they have some peaceful protests at like different churches and stuff like that. They have, I'm going to the one in Bryant Park. So yeah, I made my sign. I mean, it's not like the greatest looking sign ever. It's very homemade looking, but that's all I had. Is it a little vain that I'm putting on makeup to go to a protest? The only thing is that, like, but this is me, though. Like, this is how I show up when I go places, when I come on live, when I go out. This is how I show up, so. But I was thinking, like, is that kind of vain? Like, you're going to a protest. You're fighting for your rights. So why are you putting on makeup? Listen, I'm down for the cause, but I could be cute. I could be cute and be down for the cause, huh? Have you been going to any protests? Oh my God. See, I'm just putting on a little bit. Really, really quick. Little. Oh yeah, another thing, you guys. So I'm having my monthly promos with the Queen series. I'm looking for brands to feature. Ooh, excuse me. I'm looking for brands to feature for the video. And this video is going to be out by next week. So, like, you need to speak up. I'm actually gonna, because I'm unable to post on my actual page, I'm going to post it in my stories, maybe like a little bit later, because I'm getting ready to go. So I'm gonna post it in my stories, the flyer. So if you could screenshot it, you could share it, and even if you don't have a business, you might know somebody who has a business. So for this particular one, I'm looking for people who have products or services that are geared towards men, because it's a Father's Day promo. So yeah. If you're on Instagram, you need to follow the Pull Up or Shut Up challenge. And pretty much what that is about is one of the there's a peaceful one in the Bronx. If do you follow me on Instagram? I'll send you the thing for the one in the Bronx. Letitia. But yeah, so the Pull Up or Shut Up challenge. First of all, I love that. That's like my new favorite page, because it's some beauty girl. I forgot. I think her name is Sharon, and she's the owner of, I want to say, Uoma Beauty. But anyway, they pretty much started this collective where they reach out to brands and they're like, we're demanding, because you see a lot of brands posting, oh, Black Lives Matter, we stand in solidarity with you, or whatever. But they just, it's like, you don't know, at this point, it's like, you don't know if they just talking or if they for real, because a lot of times these brands that are so inclusive, either it's like you don't see them posting like Black influencers or content creators or Black people in their advertisements. And when you go, or they don't have Black people working for them. How you support Black people, but you can't hire no Black people? No Black people could make decisions in things that they putting out. That's why I like the H&M thing. They could come out with the monkeys and stuff. That's how like all these other brands come out with these blackface things, because they have no Black people to be like, okay, that's not okay. So you support Black people, but come on. So anyway, so the Pull Up or Shut Up challenges, it pretty much, they've demanded for brands to provide how many Black people that they employ on different levels. So like in their decision making level, like executive level, and just like and just who works there, period. So they a lot of brands, mostly beauty brands, because the girl that started it, she's in beauty. So a lot of beauty brands have been pulling up and sharing the black people that work in their leadership team and stuff like that, or in the decision making position. And it's also for fashion brands too. So what you guys can do too is tag brands who you want to see who is behind the scene working for them, because they are super quick to take your freaking dollar, but they don't want to give you $1. Like, how that make sense? They will take your dollar in a heartbeat. But it's just like, oh, support black people. Oh no, we don't do those. So no. So this is the time now we, as a people, they blatantly showing you in your face that they don't even fuck with you like that. They blatantly showing you. They don't even fuck with you like that. They won't even put up a freaking black square. They not donating to nowhere. They don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? They pretty much showing you. So it's just like, if that's not as clear as day. So yeah, anyway, I think you should definitely, if you're on Instagram, check out that page. Make sure you comment on, pull up into your favorite brands comments and demand that they show the numbers, because she's posted all the numbers. The page has almost 50,000 followers at this point. A lot of brands are coming and showing a little bit of something. I think the requirement she's looking for is like 10 to 13%, because what was it? It was like black people make up at least 10 to 13% of the population, so there should be at least 10% represented in, the decision making, or in the business in general. So yeah, there's some people who they market to black people all day, every day, and they don't have not one black person on their team. Isn't there something wrong with that? Like, what's funny? What's funny? It's like, I feel like I've been knew all this stuff. And I did, because I actually worked in all these areas. So it's like, I already was never super amped or pressed for certain brands and stuff, because even like with me going, I went to school for fashion design and merchandising. So even when I would have to like study these ads and stuff that these companies and these brands would do, and they would never ever have black people in there. They just started to add more black people in there. Because even, I don't remember seeing, like, Tyra wasn't, even Naomi, because Naomi and Tyra is, like, a little bit farther back. So they would never have brands in there. And to me, I've always been very pro-black, I would say. So that always, like, never, ever sat right with me. So I was just like, I'm not giving you my money if you won't even fuck with me like that. You know what I'm saying? Even when, like, because I worked in retail as well. And sometimes even when you go, or I'm a people watcher. So it's just like, I watch sometimes how when, black people come into a store, and the sales people from these higher brands, it's just like, they almost looking at you like you're a criminal. It's just like, you just came over and looked just like the white person did. But it's like the facial expressions change. It's like the body language changes, now their hands are crossed, when you cross your hand in front of you, it's just like, it's like now they're getting closed. It's just like, I see all of that, and it even happens to me. It happens to me too. Like, even if I'm working there, they know I'm working there. If I come and look over at another counter, they want to watch extra hard. Fuck you. Like, fuck you, for real. Like, dead ass. Keep your shit. Like, I couldn't willingly give my money to somebody treating me like that. So, well, So I'm very happy that everybody is kind of on the same page now, trying to, work with more black businesses and stuff. Like, I don't, like, why did America really have to spit in your face for you to really start doing that, though? But whatever. I guess, I mean, it has to be now, then it has to be now. Fine, whatever. But I hope that people really keep it up. And there's a whole bunch of businesses that have some bomb shit, like black-owned businesses that have really great things. They just don't get the, the promo and the advertisements as like these bigger brands. I'm following brands like, hold on, it's called like Everything Black Owned, the Luxury Moors, like Black Owned Everything, like all of those brands. They have freaking everything. They have, there was this company the other day, they had freaking paint. I was like, I wouldn't even think about that. Like a black owned paint company. Yes, it's black owned toilet paper, black owned soap, black owned detergent, black owned everything, black owned paint. Black dollars matter. I mean, fuck them. Anyway. Yeah, so, got to be done with this. I'm not, like, doing a whole lot. Oh, well, this might be a whole lot to some people, actually. This actually might be a lot to some people. But, yeah. I'm going to try to, like, in my recap posts or whatever, I'm not able to, like, write, I'm not able to comment and respond to you guys because I'm on like I'm on a semi-block on this page. I'm completely blocked on my other page. I'm like a semi-block on this page. So I'm not able to write a comment. So what you can do is follow me on Instagram. I am the Queen87 and I'm able to like engage with you guys. I'm just like, I'm not ignoring you. I just can't write. I can't respond to you because they won't allow me to. Since I got you on my mind. So yeah, follow me on Instagram. I'm the Queen87. I'm gonna send whoever wants the info for the peaceful protest. I could send you that on Instagram as well. I'm unable to do it here. I wanna stare it up. Little darling, stare it up. Why are you blocked? Oh, because I was in a group and they asked a question and it says, why do you not have black love in your life? And I responded, I said, because men are starting to get lazy. I don't know. Have you guys seen a shift in like just kind of men in general? I feel like they're not, I don't know. It's just, well, and I said that I think I blame the women because the women give too much too soon. And they blocked me for that. So I'm just like, okay. Which is so weird because somebody in that group, like literally in the same thing. So somebody obviously reported me. So somebody's just like, oh, well, women ain't shit. Black women ain't shit. And I'm like, oh, that's horrible. And that comment is still there. So that's why I'm just like, I don't know like Facebook's deal. There was one time too I got blocked for saying, those posts where it's just like, oh, what's the worst sign you dated and stuff like that. And I said I'm a Sagittarius, but the Sag men are trash. And they blocked me for that too. So they said it was hate speech. So I don't know. So I'm thinking maybe like somebody is like blocking me. I don't know. So I don't know. So they blocked me for 30 days. I'm out on June 21st. But I'm still going to have, well, I don't know. I might even have to start another page after this. Don't give up the fight. And I've had that page, that other page, like literally since Facebook started. Like, you know, when you had to, you had to be like in a college. And, you know, it was like not all colleges had Facebook. It was like only certain colleges. Stand up for your right. Come on, get up, stand up. Stand up for your right. Get up, stand up. I did a IGTV on this mascara. I really enjoy it. It's the Givenchy. Look at me. Look at me. It's so crazy because, like, literally. But you know what? Givenchy actually did had a they did have recently. They had a black model, the Madison. I'm not sure if you guys follow like models and stuff, but Madison was like the campaign model for one of their last. Wait, was it Givenchy? Was it Givenchy? Yeah, I think it was Givenchy actually. Yeah, but these brands are gonna have to come through. They're gonna have to really show support on all aspects. And I was even mentioning too, like sometimes with these brands and everything, not even just brands. I'm talking about in the workplace. It's just like because they claim they Black Lives Matter, whatever, right? But it's just like they have such a system where it's just like you're always a minority. That every single job I've worked, I've always been the minority. Like I've always been like maybe one or one other. Mostly I'm just the only one like me, right? So it's like even if you're making complaints, it's almost like you're making a complaint to somebody against their friend. It goes nowhere. It goes nowhere. So it's just like, even if it's like you have to either just take their shit or leave, or they'll force you to leave. They really will. I feel like every single black person I've met, they have dealt with so many different like microaggressions and stuff like that. Even sometimes even very aggressive ones too. I've dealt with both. And it's just like not necessarily that you take it with a smile, but it's just like you're constantly weighing whether you should say something or not, because you saying something and you being that minority, it's like, I don't know, they always kind of will either try to turn it around or try to find something to fault you for it. It's almost like it's a no-win situation. It's almost like a no-win situation. So, yeah. I literally haven't worked, okay, I'm done. I literally haven't worked since, for like a year, because like with the last place that I worked to, I was just like, I'm like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I can't. I'm like, I'm gonna go fucking nuts. I cannot. So, because it's literally happened to me at like every single place I worked. So, and it's crazy because it kind of like messes with you a bit. It's like you almost feel like, okay, like, am I doing something wrong? But it's just like, no. It's like you're not. It's just like these people are really that fucked up. Like they really already have situations in here against you. And they will, by the time you say something, oh my gosh, she's so angry, she's so aggressive. I was talking about one of my experiences one time, and there was this new girl, and she was a new white girl, and I have a fairly strong face, so if I'm not smiling and I'm just resting my face, I guess you could say I have RBF, whatever. Do you know this girl, like, I guess she complained about me because she was intimidated by me because I didn't smile at her. I had a fucking meeting about it. Like, I'm like, what? Like, so how come she never said it? Like, she could have said hi to me. I have to be freaking grinning my teeth at her because she's new and she's into, like, what? Like, like, is there something, isn't there something wrong with that, don't you think? Yeah, so, I don't know. Anyway, I don't even know what I'm doing with my hair. I just washed my hair yesterday. I did a video on it too. I did it on IGTV and YouTube. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's I am the Queen 87. And well, youtube.com/I am the Queen 87, and then Instagram is I am the Queen 87. And yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and all of those. I'm actually gonna get off of this now because I have to go put on some clothes, and then I gotta see what time the train comes. I'm gonna take the Metro North there. Somebody said the trains were free. Is that true? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I got to go. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for doing my makeup with me. And yeah, I'll probably talk to you guys tomorrow or something. I don't know. I wish I could go live at the protest, but I'll just be taking like video on my camera. So I'll probably just provide a recap in the story. So I guess you can look out for that later. And yeah, that's about it. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.